Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, guys, so in Syria right now, the Syrian army, backed, of course, by the Russians and the Iranians, are starting to take back Aleppo. They're in the final stages. They've about got it now, as the United States have backed out. Obama realizing that he lost in his quest of overthrowing Assad, but at the same time accomplished his mission of destabilizing the Middle East. The Arab Spring and the 5-year civil war nightmare in Syria has turned the entire Middle East upside down into a state of chaos. Death everywhere, refugees migrating everywhere, refusing to assimilate, destroying cultures in the United Kingdom and certainly in the European Union, and affecting even parts of the United States and Canada. Well, here's the situation developing just today. The Syrian army and its allies are in the final stages of recapturing Aleppo after a sudden advance that has pushed the rebels into the brink of collapse in a shrinking enclave. And remember, the rebels were backed by the United States. You do remember John McCain going to Syria, putting his arms around them and saying, I found the good guys. Give these guys weapons. Well, that was the Syrian rebels who have been in this conflict against Bashar Assad of Syria for 5 years. These rebels have been abandoned by the United States now. And Russia, the Iranians, using Assad's armies, are now mopping them up. As there's a shift in kingdoms taking place, the United States will be led by Donald J. Trump. The Russians and Vladimir Putin have captured the Middle East in a strategic chess match with Barack Obama that's seen the Kremlin doing a checkmate at every square, it seems. Now, here we are at the brink of a collapse, the shrinking enclave. A Syrian general is saying Aleppo is coming back to the hands of the Syrian army. The Reuters journalist in the government-held zone said that the bombardment of rebel areas of the city had continued non-stop overnight, and a civilian trapped there described the situation as resembling doomsday. This is what's taking place, folks. It is very, very ugly. It's been a sad 5 years. All I can say, a horrible, sad 5 years. We've lost lives. 250,000 Syrians lost their lives. Over 1.5 million Syrians have been displaced. Iraq has been a war zone, a killing field for Christians, and who have been slaughtered beyond comprehension by the radical Islamic regime of ISIS. And the horrors of war have certainly left a scar deep in the heart of the Middle East. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to Bible prophecy, but certainly we're living, folks, in the last days where Jesus said there'd be wars and rumors of wars. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days.